Welcome back. The FBI is investigating offensive text messages being sent to people in the Latino and LGBTQ communities. According to the agency, some people have reported receiving texts saying they were, quote, selected for deportation or telling them to report to re-education camps. These messages come after those racist texts African Americans were receiving that we told you about last week. Well, joining us now for more on this is NBC News Justice and Intelligence correspondent Ken Dilanian. Ken, good morning. So, these messages, they started appearing in the last couple weeks, right after the election. What exactly are they saying? Tell us more details about what is in these text messages and who's been receiving them.
Yeah, good morning, Savannah. Look, a cross-section of people. The latest is, as you just said, a new group of people, the Latino and Hispanic community and the LGBT community. People in those communities have been receiving some of these vile and offensive texts, as you said, ordering them to report to re-education camps or saying they were ready to be deported, that kind of thing. And that comes after hundreds and hundreds of African Americans received texts. Again, violent, offensive messages saying that they've been, they're ordered to report to plantations, things like that. The FBI is involved, is investigating. Local officials are investigating. So far, no leads, Savannah, on who's sending these texts.
Ken, so how is the FBI responding here to the reports about these text messages?
Well, they're taking it very seriously. They're also saying, though, that there's no evidence that there are any violent threats associated with this or any violent planning, but they are trying to track down now who is sending these texts. They are working with state and local officials, and they are bringing their technological capability to bear, Savannah.
Obviously, Ken, this has just got to be so disturbing for somebody to receive these messages. I imagine, especially for people who haven't been hearing this is going on, they get a text message that says something awful like that. What are you hearing from people about how it's impacting them?
Yeah, it's really hurtful. It's just an example of pure hate speech directed at vulnerable groups. Take a listen to one person. I think we have some sound from somebody who received one of these texts.
I am overwhelmed with anxiety and fear about how I'm going to help my children make sense of the world that they have to navigate as Black children. I'm going to have the same conversation that my parents had with me, that their parents had with them.
Now, look, there's a lot of hateful messaging going around to a lot of different people, but it's particularly egregious, just these random hateful texts targeting vulnerable groups, and it really gives people a sense of unease, Savannah. And the FBI, again, is saying they're working diligently to try to figure out who's responsible.
Ken, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.